Good morning. You are listening to Superhuman Channel Talk Radio. I'm your host, Todd Smith, aka Master Avenger. Hey, I just want to share this news with you all today on the radio show. And these slides that you see right now that's on my show is old school games. Some that I love, some that I hate, some that I just didn't want to be bothered with. I'm just showing off these screenshots, that you see right now. As I'm talking, this would, will allow you to go down memory lane, for all the old school games that you picked out or you played in your young age. So that's the reason why I'm showing these screenshots, of these old school games from the from Super Nintendo to Neo Geo. I don't have Sega Genesis on there, but these are the screenshots of these games that I'm showing to take you down, for what you used to play back then, and some of the games that I used to play, when I was coming up, as a man that I am today. But one thing I want to share today that was on my mind, people, what do you think about this week? This week is a great event this week. And so far, the information that I, got from different news sources, even on Superhuman Channel, we share your news feed. What I got out, since last night, that I think Jimmy Knievel, I can't pronounce his name right, and so look over me what when I just pronounce his name, Jimmy, however you express his name. But anyway, because I don't like get people's name mixed up or messed up, because that's offensive to other people. But anyway, there, would be a trailer tonight, Batman versus Superman. Let me say it correctly. Batman versus Superman. I guess this would be the full trailer, tonight. I don't know, but that's the different news sources going on right now at this moment, and people, very excited about it. Yesterday, I had seen a sneak peek, of Batman versus Superman, will be playing in March, so I'm, getting ready for that. But that ain't something I really want to talk about. That's just something that I added into the story, on Superhuman Channel Talk Radio. What I want to share today that was on my mind, I would be very quick with this because I had almost 10 minutes to do this, at least 10 minutes to finish this off, is about PlayStation experience. This weekend, they said the press conference would be this Saturday, this Saturday, I think it's the 5th. So the press conference would be this Saturday. I thought it was going to be this Friday because normally when Sony held a press conference, it's before the show even started. And I think this is a 2-day event that they would, will be having. And people, leave me your thoughts for what you think about or what you expect, of this show. Because what I'm looking for, to be honest, I want to see more Uncharted, 4. They had turned around, release a big trailer, of the game. And I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed every single bit of it, when I saw the trailer. And also a surprise that I'm expecting to see of 2014, 15, let me correct myself, because we moving on to 2016, that, we have CES 2016 would take place in the month of January. But one thing I want to see, at PlayStation experience is about this more horsepower that they will add onto the system that they said is already in the system. I believe it's already there, but they weren't going to tell nobody yet. Because like I said, like some of the shows that I shared, I say Sony is future proof. So my thing is this, what I'm looking for hearing this week, from PlayStation experience 2015, where they go 4K. Now that's huge to everybody. 4K is a big step, another level in the gaming division. So I wonder, you know, when I see this at this game conference that they would be holding, you know, that Sony would be, you know, be doing this weekend, if they're gonna talk about that. And when they talk about it, I won't be so shocked about it. The reason why I won't be so shocked, because they try to go there before, I believe, but at the same time, the price of 4K televisions and everything else, Sony want to play it smart this year, or maybe in 2016, because when they try to go high tech before, even though the Blu-ray, you know, player was the PS3 Trojan horse, I believe this time that they is thinking more wisely this time. Because so far that I heard, you know, even watching some of the electronic conference, you know, events, that they have released a 4K Blu-ray player. And I won't be shocked if Sony come out and then make an announcement about a 4K player, you know, that's in the PS4. I won't be shocked. Or they're gonna have a downloadable, you know, contents to the system. But like I said before, it had to be a lot of room in the system and more gigabyte space for that to happen, because you're dealing with pixels. So for that, you know, pixels, you know, as a movie or even a game, you know, because now they can actually turn around and then take video games and actually have they actually got technology at this moment that they actually can make video games to 4K and 8K. You said, so how is this possible, Todd? How is this possible, Master Avenger? Well, how this is possible is all they have to do is compress data, you know, into a disk to make that happen. But they have technology, they have engines right now at this moment. They have actually chips, processed chips, that actually can turn around and compress that. But it's too expensive. Also, they have 3D without glasses technology like that today. People thinking they actually can't do this. They actually got this stuff working. People were saying that they had no 8K television. I actually talking to a guy at Best Buy. And I think that was last year, you know, ago. And me and him was talking about 8K television. He worked there at Best Buy. And then he never believed that there was an 8K television. I said, of course not, they're not going to have it here because it's too expensive. I was actually disputing a case with a Best Buy employer, supposed to know more than me, but at the same time, I guess didn't know more than me. This is not about competing with each other, but at the same time, he didn't understand that they had 8K television. 8K television been out for a couple of years now. They just have not issued it out. They have not pushed it. And you know, 8K, 4K, whatever go beyond that, they is not going to release that because it's too expensive. Still have a price tag. But those are few things that I'm expecting for Sony Experience 2015. You know, that's on the 5th and the 6th of this week, is more Uncharted, and I most definitely Ratchet and Clank, but also 4K, you know, technology that they would introduce to the PS4. So, you know, that's what I'm looking forward to, you know, in 2008. But like I said, all it coming to compress. And if they don't have no enough room in them hard drives, it won't happen unless you want to pay some more money for hard drive space to able to compress that type of 4K, you know, contents in one disc, or even though they have Blu-ray discs for that, but for the hard drive space that they have available. But that's all I had to share today. Leave your comments for what you think and thought of this show, this talk radio, you know, a superhuman channel. So there you have it. My name is Todd Smith, aka Master Avenger. Thank you for you tuning in, Superhuman Channel Talk Radio. Leave your comments. Thank you all for your support. Peace.